快点，还没有你入境呢。
箱子，后面有个箱子。
在那个后面。看一下生产的整个的花絮。Hello everybody. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Colorado channel. Nice to see you again. Happy New Year, and hope that everybody now already finished the holiday and back to work, right? Hope that in the new year and everything will go smoothly and you will have a very successful career in especially the digital printing industry. Okay, so first of all, maybe some new audience don't know that who we are and what we do. So here I'd like to introduce ourselves. Our company name is Ningbo Haishu Digital Technology Company, located in Ningbo, so near Shanghai, around just 2 hours away by driving. And our company is established at 2015. So at the first beginning, we focused and for the researching and the developing for the seamless digital printers. So our company already have around 10 years history. And in these 10 years, we are mainly focusing on developing how we can do better for the digital seamless printer. So what you see here are our products. So this is the new upgraded one. Okay, this is who we are. We are the manufacturer for the seamless digital printer. So welcome you to follow us and subscribe our YouTube channel and also watch our live. Our live will be held every week in 2 times. At the afternoon time of Chinese time, 3 to 5 p.m. Hello, hi, welcome you. Welcome to watch our live. This is Tina. Welcome all of you here. Follow us, follow our YouTube channel, and also watch our live. So today, we would like to introduce you, especially for the new audience, that let you know who we are. We are Ningbo Haishu, Colorado Digital Technology Company. So our company was established at 2015. In the last almost 10 years, we focused on researching and manufacturing the seamless digital printer. And we put a large amount for researching and developing ourselves for the seamless digital printer. We committed to enhancing also the capability for the software and also the printer. We upgraded for both the printer and also the software. Okay, so welcome you to get us any question, and we're trying our best to reply you during the live. So I saw, is someone already leaving the question there? Let me check it out. Actually, our ink is water-based, and it's environmental protection, so it is no smell actually. So during you're staying in the room, during this printing area, you feel nothing actually for the smell for this ink. Okay, and then the second question. Hi Peter, thank you for your question. So is that pigment? So far, no. Pigment actually it could be used for the cotton material, and later we will introduce that. So far, we are just using the water-based ink, and for polyester, we could use the dispersed ink. And for the cotton, we are now using the reactive ink. So no pigment ink so far. Maybe later, I would like to know. Are you being forced to do this? No, for sure not. Ah, okay, no case for sure. That is the social compliance wise. So of course it is no. Okay, so let me introduce our company. Our company was established at 2015, and we were focusing to researching and manufacturing the seamless digital printer at the first beginning. So in the last 10 years, we focused developing ourselves for both the printer and also the software. And just last month, we launched the new upgraded software with the auto print. So it means for POD system. So especially for the customized request, the print on demand. And then you can use our software with the auto print function. That will be very convenient for your production. Okay, so that is the brief case of who we are and what we do. We do the seamless digital printer. We are the manufacturer. Okay, so actually in the past 10 years, we already launched for several generations, different generations of our printer. So from the first generation, it is the flat scanning printing mode, and upgraded to later the spiral, the rotary printer, and also from the just one single roller to multiple roller, and from the just one size, the single size of the roller, to different diameter of the roller to suitable for this market. And with this different model of the printer, actually you could print for different varieties of the applications, which could be the sleeve covers for the summer, and also the barf scarves during outdoor sports, and also socks for sure, definitely socks. And then also you can print on for the beanies, and sometimes like the seamless boxer and yoga suits, leggings, bras, top. So with these kind of seamless items, especially the knitted tubular items, by using our printer, you can just print it on it. That could be easy. And you can get whatever design you want, and also no color limitation. So that is what we do for this digital seamless printer. So let me show you if anyone leave the question there. Okay, let me check it out. Hello everybody here. Welcome to watch our live. It's a hot discussion there. Okay. So just now we talked about what the printer can do. So it could print for different items of the tubular items. So from here you can see it's sock, and also some sleeve covers, and the beanies and buff scarves, and even the seamless yoga leggings and yoga top. So just different model of the printer. It could be just get it realized. And then someone might ask, what's the material it could be printed? Okay, first, the printing item, it just needs to be with the solid material. So just ensure that on top of this item, this material on top, which touch for the ink, then that material needs to be solid. This is the first point. So solid material on top of the material of the items, which needs to be absorb the ink later. And secondly, it could be polyester, it could be cotton, it could be nylon, it could be wool, and even bamboo fiber. also could be printed, just different material, different ink, and different material, different printing process. So if you are using the polyester material, then we will use the disperse ink. And if you just use the bamboo fiber or cotton, then these two materials could be used reactive ink. So if the nylon material or the wool material, then the ink needs to be changed to acid one. Except these different ink for different material, and also the working process, the production process will be different. Okay, let me see if anything question. Thank you. Okay, thank you for all the comments there, and also thank you for your comments and questions. If you have any question, just let me know. And thank you for watching our live. Our live will be held twice a week, each Wednesday and Friday in the afternoon time, Chinese time, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And West American time will be like almost midnight, 11. So hope that everyone like us and you could follow us. You could subscribe our YouTube channel and watch our live twice a week. Don't forget the time. Okay, just now we talked about what the material could be printed. So it could be printed on the polyester material. It could print on the cotton, and also could print on the nylon and wool fabric, and also the bamboo fiber. So far, only except the acrylic you could not print yet. Well, others could be. So just remember that so far that all the material needs to be printed, needs to be solid first, and different material, different ink, and different ink choice with different production process. Then you could just get what you want. Okay, just let me show you. So how the outlook of different material, I will show you. Here, this is just the sporty sock with the cushion backside. So even the cushion part is a little bit thicker, then the printing also could reach it. Hi, I thank you. Okay, thank you for your question. I see that you're asking how good is the print resolution? Okay, I will show you. Okay, I will show you how good the resolution will be for the polyester. This is the polyester one. So you can see here, this little kitty, the lines here, you can see the eyes, and also inside the blue color, light blue color, you can see it. So the details actually is obvious, right? And line is sharp. And here what I got, we can do a test for the comparison. So here we check that at the right side, it is the sublimation. So print first on the paper and then transfer with the heat press with these designs to the sock. And compare this direct print. Left side is the direct side print for the sock. And you could see the difference here. The image, the resolution, you can see which one is sharp, which one is more clear. It's obviously, right? And also, the more important is the color. You can see the color. This direct print on the 360 degrees seamless digital printer. With the printing item, the resolution is good, and also the color. You can see it's also reached the neon color, which is not possible for this sublimation one. But our printer could do. Our ink could reach it, even very close to the neon color. And the other advantage is it's seamless. You could see here the whole round of the sock. No seams at all. Can you find any seam? No seam at all, right? Well, let's compare how the sublimation sock is. Now you find it. It just, at the side seam, it's one line, and back side, the color is fading. And the other side, another seam, right? Okay, thank you for the question. And your question is, let us show you the set up the file so it print on a certain part of the sock, like the back. Like the back. Ah, you mean that maybe we set up this cat, this little kitty, back to at this ankle part at the back side, in the middle, right? For example, right? That's no problem. So once you make the file, you just make this artwork, the logo design, to where you want it to be. If you wanted to get at the center back side, you just put it at there. And then during printing, it is the whole round print. And it might be start from the center back of the heel. And then from this line, we start printing the whole round. And then to the back side of the center back to finished. Then you will get what you want. So any design, any artwork, just you set it up at any position, then we can just reach it. But how? And we can do it further. So you can see here the laser. You can see the laser setting. So this is how we check for this position. You can see here, this is the laser line. So it is the function that I will be sure that printing position will just stop here. And I will never cross this line to the rib side of the sock opening. So same. That here, I also have the center line here. Can you see it? Can you see it? Yes, here. You can see here is a cross. So actually, this will be the center start point of which I start to print. So once you make the design, just be sure where it should be. And then once you load up this sock, you make sure by this starting point where is the proper position it is. Then you can just print, and later you can get what you want.
Yes.
Oh, Sonia, we love sock. Okay, yes, is this center back? Yeah, I can show you. It is the, actually, so during the printing, you can set it up. For example, you can set it up any sock from the center back because you have the heel at the back side. It will be easier for you to get the position. Follow me. Let's see how the production is doing. Hi, Usman. Thank you. Thank you for watching our live, and thank you for your warmly welcome. We will try our best to sell it in Bosnia. Okay, so here is doing the production. You can see at the top, it is the hue. Even the hue is white color. You might could not see it, but once after printing, you can see here, this is the hue part, right? So with this blank sock, I know where is the hue part and where is the center, the middle center of the back part. And then during loading up, you see the production is going so fast. We could even reach it. Now you can see, once the operator is loading up the sock, she's making sure that this line, the crossing line here, will be at the middle, center middle point of the hue part. And then we will start printing. So this will be the center of this sock. Another one is finishing. Okay, so that is how we are sure for get the correct position during printing by using this laser. Okay, that is a good question. So we are selling the blank sock, but actually we are not the professional knitting supplier. So we don't have this our knitting machine yet. So if you want us to get this blank sock, we can help you, or we can just introduce our cooperated the knitting supplier to knit the sock, and you can just connect and with the communication with them directly. That is what we prefer. So hope that both you and us will grow, because we are limited for this blank sock. You can see here, we only have this limitation. So these two are the blank sock we have. This is fake nylon. And this is the sport one, the sporty sock with the cushion part. Is it the same setup in the fourth generations? Yeah, actually the same setup actually as the fourth generation of this printer. This is the fourth one. So with 2 rollers. And this, the main feature is that this roller length is longer compared with the third generation. So the 4 rollers. And here, we can have optional choice. First, with the roller's diameter, it could support different diameter of this roller. It could be normally like 82 millimeter diameter, and it could be also like 73 millimeter, and also it could be like 60 millimeter diameter. So different diameter of the roller, it's optional choice. That is the first advantage. And compared with the 4 rollers, the second advantage is that this roller could be longer. So from the length of the roller could be optional choice. And now it is like 70 centimeters long. And you could see this center model is here. It's driving these 2 rollers automatically and switch each other. Well, if you need a longer one, like you wanted to print a lady's stocking, then it is longer. Once it's stretching, it is very long. It's like 95 centimeter. Then you just move this part backwards to here, and then you make this part always the length of this roller. That could be possible. Yes, laser setup is also almost the same, just different position. You see here, that is the laser for this 4th generation of this printer. That is the horizontal direction. Well, what you saw just now with the 3rd generation of the 4 rollers, that is the vertical one, vertical direction. So different position, but same, actually the same theory. Okay, so actually we really put a large amount for this researching and developing for upgrading our printers, especially together with the software. So just now we talked about that we launched the auto print software, support the POD files, and also we launched the system of the visual one. So by using the camera, and like what I have this one, you could see. 对准这里. I see. Okay, the question. Okay, so price-wise, actually, it is yes or no, actually. So it depends. It depends on just what's the detailed requirements from you. Maybe some software different and function different, so the price could be different. It could be a little bit cheaper, but might be also expensive. So it is depends on what your request. And just now I talked about the visual system. So the visual system is like to use the camera, use the software of the camera to scan first the whole sock with the colored part. It can just recognize the color. Then it's scanned into the software to recognize the colored part, what's the shape it is. Then it will draw a picture and get rid of this color part. Just now he scanned. Later, during printing, this color part which needed for this blank sock will be skipped over and not to print during printing. Then you can have multiple color of the hue and toe part. Not like before, you only have one option for this seamless digital printing. You always have the sock with the black hue and toe part. But now with the camera system, you could just have them in any color you like. It could be the blue, it could be the red, it could be the yellow and green. So any color you like, you can try it. It can just scan first, scan the color part, and get rid of this color part during printing, not to print. So you could see this is the outcome, how it works by using this camera, by using this visual system, and also here. Okay. So these are the brief introduction, and welcome if you have new audience here, and welcome to follow our YouTube channel, and welcome to follow us and watch our lives. Our live will be held twice a week, in every Wednesday and Friday at Chinese time 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the European time will be the Wednesday and Friday in the morning time. Okay, so we are just introduced who we are and what we do and how our printer is, and also what the material it is suitable to print. So we talked about the different material use different ink, and different material use different process. So according to this production process, what's the difference then based on different material? From all these, the possible material could be printed. Then the polyester would be the easiest one. Polyester, the material, you only need to print first as the first step. Then after printing, you just send this printed one to the oven for heating up. Under the oven, it is need around 180 degrees for 3 to 4 minutes. And then the color will be cured. And the color will be pumped out during this high temperature and becoming very bright and vibrant. And also the color fastness, it could be reached like European standard, like grade 3.5. So after one time washing, and the top color will be fading out, then there will be no problem at all during wearing. And compare with this polyester material, then the cotton or the nylon or the bamboo material will be a little bit complicated. So with this, like the nature fabric, the material, at first, like the cotton sock, it needs to be soaked. Yeah. Anyone leave question there? Hi. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Any more questions? Tina is here, and I will try my best to reply you. Okay. So it's just like okay, you can just imagine it's just little few penny actually, frankly speaking. So 1 liter of this ink, for example, for the polyester, it's just $15 and to 800 pairs of the sock. So from the cost, the consumption for this ink, it is just nothing. Okay, anyone has any problem, any question, just let me know. I will try my best to answer you during the live broadcast. So it depends, actually. The ink, it depends how much the consumption it is. It depends what the artwork will be and how many the ink amount will be. So if the dark color or just light color or just one logo, a single, the very simple logo on the sock required. So for the logo is very less and it's more. Of course, the consumption will be less for the ink. Any question there? Okay, let me see. My colleague is answering the question. Thank you for assisting me. Yeah, and good question actually. So just now we talked about the polyester, the production process. So it's only the printer and the oven. So with these two machines, you could start the printing business for the polyester sock. Well, talking about the cotton, for example, just cotton. Then first, you need, before printing, you need the pre-treatment with this sock. It needs to be soaked first. And after soaking, it needs to be spin dried. And after spring dry, it needs to get to the oven for drying it. Okay, this is the pre-treatment before printing for the cotton sock. And after printing, this cotton sock needs to get dry first. And after drying, you need to send this sock, the printed cotton sock, to the steamer for steaming. And after steaming, it needs to go back to the heating oven again for drying it. And after it completely dried, and now you can use the washing process. So the washing finishing is very important as well for this cotton sock. And after several turns of washing, and color will be good. The good color fastness and the hand feel is softener. Okay, any question, you can just email us. You can just leave the question there to my email address for sure, no problem. So just Tina, Tina dot J-I, Tina.G at coloradoprinter.com. And also welcome you to visit our website, www.coloradotech.com. Also, you can just email us there, no problem. Okay, so just now we shared the information that what's the different process for the production for different material. Cotton will be like a little bit complicated, and polyester will be much easier. Just 2 steps, you can complete the whole process and get a ready sock for selling. That will be much efficient. So for polyester sock, you only need to do is printing first and then get it heating by using the oven. It's done. The whole process will be completed. Okay, so any question? Let me know. Okay, no problem. Of course, we can send you the printed sock for the sample for you. And just leave your email address for us. You can just leave your email address in the comment area. We will come back to you. No problem at all. So, would you please leave your email address there in the comment area? We will come back to you as soon as possible after the live. Okay. Thank you all for watching us, for watching the live, and hope that you can subscribe our YouTube channel. We are the Ningbo Haishu Colorado digital technology company, and our company has already around 10 years history. And we are the manufacturer to make these seamless digital printers by ourselves. And we input a large amount for researching and developing costs for manufacturing these printers and also upgrading our software. So from the first generation of this printer, it was the flat scanning. The production efficiency a little bit lower. It's only around 25 pairs per hour. Until the second generation of this printer, still with the long roller, just single roller, need to replace and load up to the machine and get it off after printing. But we changed at that time the printing mode from flat scanning to rotating for the spiral printing mode. So that production efficiency improved a little bit and comes like 35 pairs per hour. for the production output. And later, our third generation was coming. And during that, we tried with the upgraded, the still single roller, but the multiple roller diameter. It could print except the sock. It could be also the stocking, and also could be the sleeve cover, and even bigger. And the biggest one could like 420 millimeter. It could print for these seamless yoga leggings and suits. So after the third generation of the printer, the 4 rollers was coming, and then the production efficiency improved a lot. You could not imagine that how many pairs of our printer, this 2 version of our printer, these 2 arms. And during printing, it just switched the rollers for printing. And you also don't need to replace this roller and offload it from the machine. You're just standing here and like he's doing, just load up the sock and offload the sock after printing. That's it. So lets the printing become easier and keep the high resolution of the image, and also improve our printing solution. That is our goals. So you could see during printing, it goes stable and quiet. And also the speed is fast. And here the speed, actually you could just adjust it. Once you think it is not fast enough, then you can just adjust the data for this switching system and then get it quicker. But remind that during the bearing, this process, just keep it a little bit slower, not too fast. Otherwise, it might have the risk to impact the resolution later. So during his uploading, and that one is preparing for printing. And during this production mode, actually, it can set up for several printing tasks. So you don't need to just print and click the printer, click the computer every single time. You just set up the quantity, the proper quantity of this printing job, and then it will go automatically one by one. Okay, let me show you. Just now we talked about our different generation of the printer and how it is. Let me show you here. Follow me. So here is the first generation. The first generation of this printer, it's similar, right? And compare with this second generation of our printer, from the outlook, it is hard to just distinguish. So what's the difference then? It is here. The printing mode. So here you could see once the cartridge is moving, and then this roller spiral itself. So it's rotates actually during printing, and you don't need to just wait it. Now after printing, it can just hold it there with this holder, and you can replace with the new one to improve your production efficiency. That is very important. And you also can prepare several rollers there. After printing, you just get offload this sock. And what he is doing now is curing the color for the polyester one. This is the oven. So this conveyor system is turning automatically. You just hang this sock there and send to the oven. After around 3 to 4 minutes later, it's just coming out from this side. You could see. And then you could see the color. And you see? So the color is already healed. So this is actually our second generation of the printer. So compare with the first generation of this printer. During the cartridge is moving, it don't need to wait. The roller turns for the printed part to the unprinted one, but it just go one time. And this roller rotates itself, so ensure the whole round will be printed. It could print one pair of the sock at one time. It's moving smoothly and goes quietly. And from this right side to the other side, one pair of the sock. So this is the second generation, and that is the difference compared from the clients. And before printing, before we just send it out for shipment, and we will just test for this printer and ensure it is working well, ensure the resolution of the printing image is good. So, and for several days, so you just see the rollers now it's wrapped with the paper. So just a few days ago, it is under production to test if this printer goes well for everything. If this cartridge is moving smoothly, if this roller from this side to this side, it is in this horizontal line and without any tumbling and with the good resolution of the image during printing. So if this mainboard and headboard is working well, so it can cooperate and give any signal and give the proper action. So these are what we do before. So for any order of this printer, before shipment, we will let it standing here in our workshop to print. And print test might 3 to 4 or 5 days and ensure everything is fine. And then we guarantee it is going well, print very good resolution of the image and no any problem. And then we will just clean it and pack it and ship it out. Okay, thank you. Thank you all for watching our live. And thank you for following us. Please subscribe us and our YouTube channel. And our live will be held twice a week, in every Wednesday and Friday. In the afternoon time, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Chinese time. And European time will be the Wednesday and Friday morning time, around 8 to 10. Okay, So any question, welcome you to leave the question there in the comment area. And we are trying our best to reply you during our live broadcast. So maybe the new audience don't know who we are. Let me introduce a little bit. Our company is Ningbo Haishu, Colorado Digital Technology Company. And our company was established at 2015. We focused and researching for manufacturing the seamless digital printer for almost 10 years. And these 10 years, we put large amounts for this researching and development for ourselves. We have our own researching and developing department. And our team actually worked very hard. We're committed to enhance the upgraded printer and as well as the software. So with the upgraded printer for the third generation, and later we launched the fourth generation of our seamless digital printer, which is the 2 arms. And also the software-wise, we launched the auto print, which could match the demands for the POD file. And also we launched recently the visual system. So that is a quite new system and work together with our printing software to guarantee that any colored part of the heel and toe could be printed for the sock without any color stained. Okay, what's that mean? I will show you. See this one? This is the colored part, the heel. And actually, during printing, by using the visual system, we just skip over this part, this shape, without printing any design, any color stained at this part. You see, even yellow part of the heel, also possible, right? Well, previously, what we do is print on this blank sock with the black heel and toe. So actually, this design, it was printed on the black heel. Just due it is black, you could not obviously see. Well, this one, by the visual system, you could just skip over this part of the shape and not to print on this part for the designs. You see? Okay, so that is what we put large amounts to the researching and development for both printer and the software. Okay, so with these digitals, upgraded digital printers, and you can print any item, our printer. Like this one, the 4th generation of this printer, the CO60-100 Pro. It has optional longer roller size, and it has optional different diameter of this roller to suit for this different item. If for the kids, and then you can choose the different diameter of this roller by using a smaller one, so like 60 millimeter. And with the longer size, like the stocking, a little bit thicker nylon stocking, then you can just get the longer roller to print. And also with another model of the printer, you even could use the bigger diameter of this roller to print for the yoga suits, the seamless leggings, and the top. And even for men's size, it is suitable. So after the tubular items of this tube, the seamless tube, stretch a little bit and load up on the roller, it could print. Just ensure that anything in seamless, in knitted tubular seamless item, our printers can print. And welcome you to get any question, involve us, and leave the comments, leave the question to the comments area, and we're trying our best to just reply during our live broadcast. Okay, so here is our workshop. So we are having these several different generation of the printers here, always here in our workshop. And why we do this? Because here we could have the first priority to get the customer's question to be solved. And with these printers laying here, we can just get to know what the problem might have for the customer. And at the first priority, we could just copy the problem to our printer, and then we get the solution out. So with these printers laying here, we could solve our customer's problem during printing. And we also can work out the better printing solution. We can try several tries and get a better solution. Maybe you think, the color is not vibrant. Why? And then we might work out with different, the ICC profile to work out to resolve this problem. And sometimes maybe you are trying different, the cure method. And then we have all the equipment here, so we can try it and work it out. So we are here to get a better service, and our after-sales service is always here supporting you. So I know there is some time difference for sure. Then you just get appointment with us, and then no problem. We could just work 24 hours for you. No problem at all. Then if no appointment, and then we just, after the sleeping time, then at the first priority time, we will come back to you. So no worries for the after-sales service. We will be here always supporting you. Okay, have a look. So this, you can see this shelf is laying here, and after printing, before it goes for next step, then sock needs to be hung it here and waiting for the next step. Yeah, these are the cotton sock. These are the cotton cage sock. And you can see that with the different size for different size of the sock, like for the adult, we use maybe a bigger diameter of the roller. And for this cage, we can choose the different diameter of this roller. And this roller a little bit smaller. So the diameter is like 73 millimeter. So this is suitable for the kid size. And if with the adults, it will be like normal size diameter, like 82 millimeters. And even for the little baby, the newborn baby, maybe you can, sometimes you have the request for that newborn baby sock, then you could choose another smaller optional roller size of the diameter, like 60 millimeter. So different application, different request, we have different solution for you. And this is the upgraded 4 rollers. And normally, it is with this laser system to get this location, ensure the printing position will be in the proper position. Well, with this upgraded printer, you also can choose the visual system. So by visual system, you could print for various of this blank sock. You could have this choice for the normal heel and toe part color, like black. And you also could get the colorful heel and toe parts. So that is the advantages for the visual system. Yeah. So here you could see this is the cushion design for the sporty sock. And this bottom part, it is the cushion with the black. Well, you still see here, this gap, we are having the printed color, right? So by the visual system, actually, it can scan, can read this black color, which knitted already for the blank sock. And during printing, it just should skip over this black part and only print for this white color part. That is what I talked about for the visual system. Compare with the sublimation sock from this direct print. Let me show you. Okay, here I hold. It is the sublimation sock. You can see this side and back side. So why the front side and back side are different color? So it might happen during sublimation. During sublimation printing of this sock, it needs to be heating up twice for one pair or for one piece of the sock. So it needs to heat press first at the front side, and then you turn it back and adjusting a little bit and ensure that these two sides needs to be covered with the image. So you need time to get adjustments. And after that, maybe the temperature is cooling down. Then once the temperature cannot reach the requested, then the color will be fading like this. So could not be bright. Well, you already see the problem that at the two sides, it has seams, right? It has two lines. These two lines are obviously to see. This is because it is heating up with the high temperature, and during printing, it is just flat laying there. And then this folding line will be just, the fiber is dead. And now, after it's high temperature pressed, then the fiber is dead and cannot absorb the color anymore. So once it turned back to the other side, the color could not be absorbed inside of this fiber. That's why here you will get the white line. And then let's see, once you wear it, you just stretch it out. What do you see? You see here, inside of this gap are white color, right? You could see the white color. That is because it is under making, during it is flat, relaxed laying, not stretching out. So the ink just stay at the top side of this surface fiber, not goes inside. Well, now let's see what is this direct print, our 360 degrees digital printing, how it looks like. This is when wearing. It's already stretched out. So could you see the white color of this gap? You could not see, right? That is because during printing, actually, during printing, this sock already stretched. So during printing, it is stretched, and then the ink already goes inside of this gap. So the inside of this gap, the fiber already absorbed the color. So it's absorbed the color inside of the fiber. So after heating up, the color stayed there. Then you could not see the white color background, right? You can see. So the outlook is totally different compared with this sublimation ink. So once I put it, for example, let's imagine this is where I wear. Okay, so you could see here I can easily see the white color, right? The white background. Well, this one, you could not see the white background. Hello, Philip. Hi, yes. Yes, a very cute one, a very cute doggy. Okay, so welcome all of you to visit us and to watch our live. And hope that you can subscribe our YouTube channel. This is Tina. And our live will be held twice a week, in every Wednesday and Friday, afternoon time, 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. Chinese time. Well, the European time will be every Wednesday and Friday in the morning around 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And West American time will be like the Tuesday midnight of 11 p.m. to just Wednesday, the morning time, very early to 1 o'clock a.m. Okay, so welcome all of you to watch our live. And we are now here and introduce ourselves and also just let you know how our printer working. So we are the Colorado, Ningbo Haishu Colorado digital technology company. Okay, so we spent around 10 years for self-developing and researching ourselves. We have our own research and development team for upgraded the printer and also with the upgraded software. So we committed to enhancing the capabilities for both the printer and the software. So in the last 10 years, we just launched the first generation of the printer with the flat scanning printing mode, and the second generation of the printer with still the single roller but rotating printing mode. And then the third generation with the multiple roller with rotating printing mode, and even now the fourth generation of this printer with the 2 arms and with the optional choice for the roller size and also the roller length. So this is who we are. And what we do the seamless digital printer. So all of these printers are manufactured by us. We are the manufacturer of the seamless digital printer. Okay, so what can the printer do? That is a good question. So the seamless digital printer could do the printing, direct printing for any tubular items, for any knitting tubular items, like this sock. Typically for these tubular items, it's seamless. And also, except the sock, you can print for the sleeve cover. The sleeve cover and the beanies, and also the barf scarves once you go outside for the outdoor sports. And also nowadays, we launched the new items of this our printer for the diameter of the roller, which could print for this seamless boxer, and also the seamless yoga leggings and yoga top, yoga bras. So these are what the printer could do. Okay, any question? Just leave it there, let me know. Okay. So why, someone will ask, why I need to do this with this printed one? Okay, just imagine that how your sock is now with the multiple color. It is jacquard, right? And then that jacquard sock has the limitation for the color first, right? So you have the color limitation. And also, sometimes, if you wanted to get your design, you just create an innovation idea, then how you just become to make on a sock. Then the jacquard sock has the limitation for the MOQ, right? And sometimes it might be 500 pairs, and sometimes it requested for over than 3,000 pairs per design. So this is the second point. And also, sometimes once you buy it, buy the sock, buy the colorful color of the sock for the kids, for the newborn baby. So what's the main concerns you will have? What's the main concerns? Right, for the small baby, it is the loose thread, right? And inside, so the inside of the sock, normally what you got, if with the multiple color, then you will got like this kind of the loose threads, right? So even for the baby, that is the most dangerous part. So sometimes when baby is moving and then these threads, if they're just wrapped to their fingers or the toes, it will be very dangerous. So now, by using the digital printer to print the sock, then what you need is just a blank sock with nothing inside. You see, you just get a white color of the sock. Then the inside will be neat and clean. So even it is multiple color involved, then it is no any color limitation. You can have various colors involved, like 10 colors, 15 colors, 20 colors, no problem at all for this digital printing sock. And then the MOQ, no, it's not a problem at all. So no MOQ actually for this digital printing sock. And no loose threads anymore. So you will be get safe by wearing this digital printing sock. Even for the baby, for the newborn baby, that is good choice actually. So someone will ask, how good the color is. Okay, that we can just get a test here with this red color. We can just do the rubbing here to the white part. What you see? What you could see here, it's nothing left, right? So actually with this digital printing color of the sock, the color fastness is good. Just now we tested the dry rubbing, it's more than 4 grade. So the washing, the color fastness is also grade 4. So no problem at all for the color fading. Okay, that is the advantages for this printed sock compared with the normal jacquard sock. So first, no color limitation anymore. And second, it's no MOQ anymore. And third, the inside, there's no loose threads anymore. So these 3 main points. Question? And I can reply you here during the live. Anyone? Any problem? Just let me know. I'd be glad to help. Okay, see how this printer works during production. And this one now actually we're printing for the nylon sock. Why digital sock printing is the future of the customer apparel. Okay, nowadays actually you have the, nowadays people wanted to be unique, right? So from your outfit, that's everything you're chasing for the fashion elements. Then sometimes you're focusing for the sock. And sock is the necessary accessory actually for the apparel industry. And then it is very important. And for sure, in your daily outfits, then once you have an ugly sock wearing and it is not good, not matching at all for your outfit, right? Then you might considering, I have to change myself from where? From very tiny small details. And that small details makes you as the unique. So this is the digital printing sock future. So from the tiny small details, and you get it with your idea, with your elements, with your color elements, which is matching with your daily outfit. So that is the first point. And the second point, then considering about this customization. I don't think that people just wanted to be very common, right? And during the street walking, and everyone wearing the same. No, you are not. You are a special one. Remember that every individual, you are the special one. So how to just show off that you are the special? Then do your any innovation idea and print for this small details accessory for this sock as the customization design. And during this customization request, you are requesting for the traditional sock with the jacquard one. You have the MOQ request. Then with this digital printing of this sock with the customization design, no MOQ at all. So that is the second point. And also the third point, that you are having, we all know that life is sometimes it's not just happy, it's sometimes it's suffered. Well, you have to be happy and try to find it. And how? How to be happy? Then this maybe small items just make you happy. And then in every ceremony or the annual, this kind of the anniversary or the birthday party or the family reunion, then getting a customization, a personalized sock, it just can make you happy, make the friends happy, make the families happy. So this kind of personalized sock with the printed one could be as the gift. It can just record the happy moment. With every happy moment, you can just use the picture and put it on the sock, print it out as the gift, sharing with your friend, with your families. It will be the good memories for all of you, for all the people you concerned, you loved. So that's why we see this customized, the printed sock, this digital printing industry will be the future. Any question? So we know that what we could do for this one. So what kind of the people, what kind of the customer can involve this printing industry? So it could be the young generation as well. After university, you have the doubts that you don't know what to do. You're doubting, and then try this printing item with our printing machine. So with this seamless digital printer, you could do more. It's more than a sock, a pair of sock. It's a kind of the expression. It's a kind of the communication to communicate with this society. So anything of your thought, anything of your idea, which you can feel, you can just express it out by using this kind of method. So the young generation could be our customer. So welcome to consult us. Welcome to consult Ningbo, Colorado. And if you can find us, just follow us and subscribe us. Subscribe our YouTube channel and welcome you to watch our live. Our live will be held twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday. In the afternoon time, Chinese time, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And European time will be Wednesday and Friday in the morning time, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, so what might be the potential customer? It might be that you are now running with the knitting sock workshop. So you have already your knitting machine of the sock. Then you might have this choice to try the seamless digital printer. Why? Because you can just get the wider the production lines for your running business. So for the traditional jacquard sock, you have the strengths, and then you can try with other lines, with this seamless digital printer, with this printing sock. So just multiplies your production line with both the jacquard and with the small quantity, with the customization requirement of your customer to do the printing on demand by using our seamless digital printer. Okay, any question? Yeah. So this is the fourth generation of the printer, the actual production printing status. Okay, let's see how the speed it is. After printing, it just switch itself. And then just offload it. And then with another new one start printing. At this time, you could just upload the new sock and prepare for the next printing job. 为什么没有做那个自动的？
没有，刚才我怕来不及，还是。
So actually, once you set it up with the auto print, and then with the amount of this printing job, it just goes automatically without any stop during printing. It just prints one by one. After that one is finished printing, it switch with this new one, and the cartridge will moving out again to print for that one. But you just sure that this time it's enough for your operator to operate for the next one, because what he need to do or she need to do is get the printed one to be setted and then re-upload the new sock. And pay more attention that for this nylon item, actually it could not be very thin one, needs a little bit thicker. So like this one, once you load up on the roller, the background color could not be seen very clearly. Then the thickness will be okay, will be fine. Otherwise, the ink after printing will leaking from the holes there if the knitting is a little bit thin. So it requested that the nylon stocking, actually the density, the knitting density needs to a little bit tighter, more density. The printing image and the resolution will be better. Just one single roller and replace to this printer, upload, offload this roller during printing. Well, we are now having two machines running there, and just now what you see already is that that printer, still the second generation, and was loading up with two pieces of the sock. So after one time printing, it will print just for one pair of the sock. And here, what we're doing now is just loading up, you can see, it's just one piece of this sock. So it depends. Actually, you could choose. So if you have the very high request for this sock and with the high resolution, or the position needs to be very accurate, then you could choose with just one piece of the sock to make sure, to guarantee it will be 100% correct as customer requests. So it is just under just high request of your customer's requirements. Otherwise, you just could just load up with two pieces and print one time with one pair, two pieces of the sock. That will be more efficient for your production, but it's optional choice. So here, this customer is requested very accurate for this logo part on the sock. And that's why we choose, okay, just load up for one piece. And here, with the normal requirements of the design, and if the customer's requirement is not very strict, then you could just set it up with these two pieces. So after printing is finished, then what you need to do is offload this roller to the holder of this setting device, and then replace with the new one. And during printing, what is the most important is that make sure this part, the heel part, will be flat. It cannot be just standing up. Otherwise, it will scratch the head, the print head. Okay, let's see. Let me show you. Here is the oven. So this is the oven, needs to be worked together with this polyester material printer. So for the material of the polyester, once it is finished printing, remember how many steps of this polyester sock printing? Yes, it's just 2 steps. First step is print, and second step is heating up by using this oven. So this oven is set up with the conveyor system. It goes automatically. So once you hang the sock there, in the hook, and then it goes into the oven, and you see that one is going slowly to the oven, and after it is turned one turn and comes out, it needs around 3 to 4 minutes, and the temperature is 180 degrees. So after just 3 to 4 minutes, the polyester one will be cured and the color will be fixed. And even without washing, the color fastness will be reached like grade 3.5. And after one time washing, it might have some color a little bit fading out, but don't worry, it's just one time. And after second time washing, it will be fine. And what you need is this exhaustive fan. So what you need to do, and working together with this oven, is setting up a very important one, is setting up this industrial exhausted fan. Why do you need that fan? It's because that during smoking, during this heating, there are smoke, and the smoke will comes out at this part. So you need to set up this exhausted fan to get rid of the smoke, because the polyester material, it comes out with the smoke after high temperature. So you need to get this exhausted fan to get rid of this smoke, to keep this room actually a little bit clean. Okay, these are the relevant equipment for the polyester material. So for the polyester socks, what you need is the printer and this heating oven. Okay, and you also could see that here, a big one, it is the steamer. So just now, what we already introduced is for the cotton material. It needs to be soaked first before printing for the pre-treatment, right? So this one is for the finishing process. So after printing, actually, once you get the sock printed, you need to send it to here. This one, it's very big one. It's the heating oven. This is another heating oven because it's compared with that the polyester heating oven. What's the difference is that okay, so let's see. This is also the heating oven, but compared with that polyester one, that is totally different, right? So polyester one, you need the conveyor system to hang the sock one by one. Well, this one are for cotton. So after this cotton sock finished the printing, you can set this whole shelf of the sock to the oven. So the whole shell of the sock will be sent to the oven and for heating. So for drying, that is the first step after printing. And why we need to do that? Because it has the amount. You can see it's several. It's just like 40 or 50 pairs per shelf. Then just one time heating the 40 or 50 pairs of the sock will be dried here in this heating oven. So this heating oven is especially for the cotton or nylon or wool fabric. Okay, and after heating, it is dried. Then the whole shelf of this cotton sock needs to be sent here to the steamer. So this is the steamer. You put the whole shelf of the sock, which is dried already, and then sent to here to the steamer for steaming. And after several times steaming, you get it back, it is steamed. Then you send back to that heating oven again for drying. So that is the 3 steps after printing for the cotton sock. And after heating, you will get this kind of sock. These are all the cotton one. So already steamed and heated. So it's dried already. And now it's only waiting for the final step. And what will be the final step? It is the washing finishing. So actually it's just one step of the washing. Okay, for example, excuse me. So it is just a finishing process, and it needs to be like several turns of washing. Even for one process of the washing, it still needs several steps of several turns of washing with the cold water and hot water, and then the color will be fixed during the washing finishing. Okay, that is the introduction of the relevant equipment. So that is what we talk about for different material, different process. And what's the process will be involved for what kind of the equipment. That is what we saw just now. For the steamer and heating oven, for this cotton one, and the heating oven is compared with the polyester oven, it's different, right? Okay, so any question there? Any question, you can just leave me the question, and we're trying to reply you during the live broadcast. Or you can visit our website, www.coloradotech.com. And any question, you can just leave us the email in the website. And also, you can subscribe us with the YouTube channel and also watch our live. Our live will be held twice a week, in every Wednesday and Friday, in the afternoon time, Chinese time, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And European time will be Wednesday and Friday morning time, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Any question? Okay, thank you. Thank all of you to watch our live. And today we introduced who we are and give you a brief introduction of our company, of our experience during the last 10 years and what we do and what we currently launched for both the upgraded printer and also the upgraded software, and also what the printer could do. So what the seamless digital printer could do? It could, we gave you already the clue of the idea. What could do of these printers? It could print for either the socks or the sleeve covers or the seamless items of the boxer and yoga leggings and bras and tops and the outdoor sports of these buff scarves, and like here, the beanies. So all these kind of knitted items, the knitted tubular items, it could be printed by our seamless digital printer. And we also check out what's the difference of this sublimation sock and compare with our seamless digital printer printing socks. So what's the difference of this from the color wise, from this the fiber, the seamless or the seam, or the stretchability, and also the background color could be visible or not. So from this aspect, we checked out. And also, we compared that what the advantages of our seamless digital printing sock is compared with the traditional jacquard socks. So from this MOQ wise and color limitation wise, and also the loose threads of this inside. So from these three aspects, we compared and showed how the advantages of this direct-to-print socks is. And also that we introduce you the relevant equipment of different material. For example, the polyester one, we have the printer and with the heating oven. And for the cotton, we have different finishing process with the relevant equipment, like the heating oven, which is different from the polyester one, and also the steamer. Okay, thank you all for following us and watching our live today, and hope that you can subscribe us and we can see you next time. Our next time will be this Friday at Chinese time, Friday afternoon time, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. European time, Friday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And West American time will be Thursday midnight, 11 p.m. to the Friday morning time, 1 a.m. Okay, welcome you and see you next time. Bye.